We are live. One thing I don't have set correctly yet are the angles. I already baited the fishing spot, so I was last live 9 hours ago, and now I'm live again. That's insane. Hello, bird. Let's see my angles. We'll probably have to change them. Okay, now I'm looking at the top of the rod. What am I actually looking at? Stream, please. Gotta lower it quite a little. It's always tough to set it up. These things, they take time. What you need. I already baited the fishing spot with a little bit of corn. We'll see what happens. Let's see, where am I looking at now? Okay, I'm looking at the rod. Wow, this stream is a little bit delayed. Could deal with a little lower camera. Sorry this is taking a while. Usually I have everything set up before, but you know, sometimes stuff gets in the way. What you need. Okay, now I'm looking at the rod. On the stream. I'm looking at what? Wow, this is delayed by quite a bit. You know, screw it, this will do. Okay, let's go to the restream chat. No, actually, wait a second, let's see. After this delay, if it looks well enough. Mongolian Jesus says, "God damn, I'm drunk." Yeah, this will do. It's a little bit fucky, but there's a spider. I'm not sure if you can see him, but this is like considered good luck if the spider like lands on you like this. That's nice. Let's go to the stream chat. There we go. It seems like we are ready to rumble. Fuck the gumble. Okay, chat will be over here on the bicycle. Okay, let's not be dirty. We have left some stuff around. Need to do a little bit of cleaning. Putting this in here. That's maybe a chub, maybe not. Now, poor man's feast. Okay, so let's untie our bait that we will be putting inside of the cage. We got some worms and some larvae. Same old, same old. Now I'm only using 2 rods. It's a lot easier to handle. It takes a lot less time to get everything ready, and apparently if you have too many rods in one spot, fish become like scared of too many lines. So I wish I could tell you how truth or false that is, but a lot of fishing has things that are related to she said, he said, Hershey's and stuff like that, you know, and omens and stuff like that. For example, in Lithuania, you're not supposed to wish good luck in fishing. Apparently that brings bad luck. So when talking to fishermen, if they're fishing, if you wish them that, if you wish them good luck to catch a fish and stuff, they will get upset. Which is kinda as backwards. You know, I'm a religious man. If you're a religious man, what happens? God is responsible for everything. So just because you know, have seen a woman with empty buckets or stuff like that, it doesn't mean to me that you're not gonna catch a fish. You know, I leave everything to God and stuff like that. But then again, like reading the Old Testament, it seems like Jews were super superstitious. Also, I increased the length of my leader. Apparently that's supposed to help. Oh, and I forgot to put on the belt, same as I always do. But now, like, the distance from the feeder to the bait is a lot longer. Well, not a lot, but by a little bit. So that should prevent fish from being scared. We are fishing on this river after it rained, which, according to a lot of people and fishermen and stuff, is probably not a good thing, because the water level rises and apparently that makes everything worse. But then again, never tried fishing here so early. I usually start at 4 during the day. I'm running on a couple of hours of sleep. So this will be a very sleepy stream. It's very good for Americans. If you're an American and going to sleep right now, you know, maybe this will help you achieve that goal. Worms, a huge fan of these creatures. And so are the fish. All of the fish love worms. One juicy one on the line. And a couple of these, it's okay. We want bigger fish. We're kinda tired of the small ones. Whatever happens, happens. Now, the permanent question is always, did we miss a bite? Maybe. Maybe we are the ones biting. Maybe we will not catch anything. Maybe. But that's fishing. You don't have to throw very far on a river. You can, you definitely can. But peaceful, especially lake fish, they tend to congregate closer to the shore, where the flow is not that heavy. So yeah, only a couple of rods, and we're fishing. Need to set up the bells, of course, so that we would not miss the bites while I'm doing something else. One for you, and one for you. There we go. Put the magical box inside. Ooh, it's gonna be not easy to do that. There we go. Now, let's put in some bait, like so that it would collapse a little bit. I brought a slingshot. That sucked. A little bit more bait. It's a river, so you never really know where your bait ends up. Maybe it's 10 kilometers away. You know when there's a dead person in the river, like he jumped off on X bridge and he ends up like 50 miles away, maybe even more. As long as there's food, the fish should come. They're gonna come. Or maybe they won't. I really fell in love with this fishing spot because the reception is very good here. The only problem is that it usually doesn't hold that much fish. But then again, this river itself does not hold that many fish somehow. It's not like those British rivers or English or American rivers where they keep dragging out fish non-stop. Or maybe it's me who's doing something wrong. I'm not putting that behind myself and beyond myself. Anything is possible. Okay, that'll be the last shot. And we are off. At the start, you're apparently supposed to recast many times. What do we have here? Kratos, hello. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Mongolian. Had to finish the drive home. Going to bed soon, that's awesome. I actually recently found God in the past month. That's good. It's a good feeling. Yeah, it feels great to be protected. God bless America. Truly. That's where I'm at. Alright, good night, Papa. I have a great morning fishing. Thank you, Mongolian. Kratos is waving as a Mexican woman. Oh, there was a fish. It's probably Salatis. The fish that attacks its prey with the tail. It snaps it very hard and confuses the fish it's attacking, and then it jumps down on it like it eats it. So I would love to get a bream, or at least a decent chub, like a very big one, the one I wouldn't need to measure. Because with chub you need to start at like 30 centimeters if you want to take them home. And interestingly enough, like most people say that chub are very bony fish, but last time I caught one that was 33 centimeters, so I ate it, and it has as many bones, I should say, as a roach. So it's really not that bad, especially considering if the chub is big, it's easy to pick out the bones. It really is. I mean, even a bream could be considered a fish that has a lot of bones. But once you pick all of the bones out, it's alright. It's definitely okay. I kinda want to eat. I have a something that I made today. It's almost like a fucking pig's feed. I'm gonna take the phone with me. Hasta pronto, Jesus. Yes, definitely. Interestingly enough, in this spot I have caught... let me shit over here. I have caught a tench, which is very strange on a fast-flowing river. Do you make fillets in the pan with them, or how do you prepare them? Yes. Not fillets, but I just take out the innards and I take off the head. And basically, like, I even show it on the last stream how I murder the fish, how I kill it, how I stab it through its brain so that it wouldn't suffer. Then, I shave off the scales. Then I also bleed it out. So I press on its sides, because fish have that major vein going through like its sides, one side and the other. So you bleed out the fish, and you're set. Ooh, that's a bite. It seems like a small fish though. So if it's a big one, it just goes, you know. But there is fish here. Some fish was interested. A little movement, a little shake. So look, a tractor on the other side of the river. There is a company that deals with wood and stuff. So they're doing stuff with wood. What is this? Where is my spoon? Oh no, that's the bad side. Oh no, whatever. We will eat it. Now while I eat this, it's possible that the camera will shake because the camera is attached to my head. My apologies. Gotta grow big and strong. Good sign, praise the Lord. Thought I would watch cause you're only one viewer. I love fishing so much. I watch for a little. I have to do chores though. Okay, the Aussie fisherman. Thank you for joining me. You're in Australia. I'm in Lithuania. Our rivers have been like polluted and like fished out. Also, another semi-big problem is that this river comes from Belarus. And over there, apparently, they use nets on this river. So, but you never know. It's fishing. And there are big fish here. People catch them. Selecting the spot and everything else is quite complicated, especially if you're streaming. Wanting to get good reception, you know, it's a lot to ask sometimes. There is some overcast here today, which is a good sign. What are you eating? Cepelinai? No. I bet Belarus does not pollute this river at all. Everyone is polluting this river, whoever is able to. This is what I'm eating. I don't know if you can see. Peas, potatoes, hot dogs, pig, ham. Oh no, the sun is already turning. The sun map was correct. The sun turns very early here. Damn. I should have come here at 4 in the morning. Or something. Usually in this fishing spot, from around 6 in the evening to like 9 or 10, nothing bites. Like, it's ridiculous. I made this meal at home before going fishing. Checked another spot, come in here, but it was not that good. That other spot also had condoms tied in a knot and just thrown out. So people were having a lot of fun there. And this spot seems very secluded, like far away from everybody, which is nice. And people rarely come here. Only once have I had a chat with the fisherman here. But the reception is very good. The flow could be a little slower here. It's a bit too fast. But then again, like 4 hours ago, there was a lot of rain. So sun, please hide behind the clouds. You will scare the fish away, son. I think that's enough for a while. Worst case, you can always eat your bait. Exactly. Well, maybe a couple more bites. I just dropped something. What the fuck did I drop? Oh, great. The top of my meal box. It's okay, there's only little dirt on it. There we go. We will leave the rest for later. It's getting sunny. Yeah, that's a big problem. The line kinda looks slack on that rod. Sometimes you catch a fish and you don't even know it. They just take the bait and just stay there with the hook in their mouths. They're fucking strange. Okay, we'll leave the telephone for a little over here. gonna drink, and then there's so many of these like things, like slugs, and they're very disgusting and nobody likes them, nobody eats them. They're invasive. We used to never get these. Dang it. I bought this mineral water that's bubbled, has bubbles by mistake. It's supposed to be cloudy all day today. Well, and when it comes to eating your own bait, usually that's the better idea. It costs so much money. That was probably a chub on the other side. Quite a nice fish, judging by the size. A little bit of vegetation. The worms are gone. Was some kind of small fish, so we are only left with corn. This is pornography. You know, these fish are pretty clever, they know what to eat. And also there's corn everywhere here. My feeder is still full of the feed that I made at home, so it's not collapsing at all, which kind of sucks. But we have thrown so much stuff into the river already, so fish definitely have a reason to be here. Every type of fish. So 3 worms and 1 or 2 corn. This is supposed to prevent the smaller ones from biting, but it never does. They still find a way to somehow eat the worms and leave the corn. Truly miracle workers these fish are. And we're fishing. Now what is happening with this one? There was a worm on this one. Oh no. The grass is strong with this one. Give me the main line. We'll figure it out. There we go. Now, I will not be able to judge if the worm has been eaten by a fish or if it was the grass that took it. What is happening here, dude? Fuck me. There we go. And it's absolutely empty. The hook could be sharper. One thing I found that always helps in fishing is sharpening your hooks. So what we're gonna do is I have this thing like in my pocket, Swiss knife. Shout out to Kratos in Switzerland. So we got this thing. It can sharpen your hooks. And that's a good thing, you know, we want sharp hooks. From the store, when they come, they're sharp for like once, and then if you hook something on them, they're not sharp again. Yeah, this is a lot better. Could be a little better. I have to remember that I have a camera on my head. I have to pull down the head. But yeah, the difference is night and day between hooking a fish and not hooking it. That's all it takes usually. It doesn't take much. Okay, so worm. Not that kind of worm. This kind of raw worm. A very fat one. Chubby worm. Even I would like a worm like that. Beautiful. Now a lot of fishermen leave the worm like this. I will add an extra corn. Maybe that will protect from the smaller fish. I don't know. Supposedly, as long as the hook is out, like a little, that will help us hook the fish. And it's getting super hot. And that's not a very good thing. But who knows? Maybe that will help. These rods are super sensitive. Even a little tiny fish is gonna sound the alarm. Oh fuck. My phone fell asleep. I forgot to turn on this thing that prevents it. BRB gotta empty the laundry machine. And I have to reload the chat. All the messages that you sent, I will not have read them. I'm so sorry. Let's go to the... We have to turn on a script, which is kinda as backwards. Auto clicker. Every 27 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. What the fuck? Help me. Temu. That's a good thing. Okay, so we enabled it. Now it should prevent... It will auto-click it every 27 minutes on the chat. So that will prevent chat from sleeping. There we go. So now if you were to write something, I would see it. Sorry I missed, you know, the messages you've sent. Some of them I read, some of them I didn't. So it is what it is. I'm not that good at streaming. Now, where are all the giant fish? Where have all the good men gone? I think we saw a little bite on this rod. It's pretty interesting. There are no like big lakes near the capital, so the closest thing I can fish in is this river. And you know, a river is a very long thing, so there are areas where fish stay, there are areas where they do not stay, and this spot is not that great, to be honest. It could be a lot better. Trying to catch bream and everything else, it usually doesn't work. But then again, for a bream, it seems like this river is a bit too fast flowing. Then again, I have caught a couple of bream, like one over there and one over here, throwing in closely. So, God knows. The water spins in here, which is a good sign for a fish. If you're on a river and you see the water spinning, like right now, it kinda shows it very well with the ripples and all that. So yeah, I'm gay. Maybe I should bait more. Maybe I should not. Corn is one thing we have. Then again, if we overfeed, that might be a bad thing. But maybe that will make the bream come and stay for longer. In which case we might be able to get a couple more than expected. Also big roach. I'd love like catching enough of those. But I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't, and then you don't. Maybe recasting more frequently would be a great idea. But then again, scaring fish, I don't know. It's kinda... Some people say it's good to recast. I'm back. Did I miss something? No. It's fishing. Nothing ever happens. Maybe we have overfed them. Maybe they're not biting yet. Maybe the sun is too hot for them. Also, interesting thing about bream is that they only feed like a couple of times a day. And they don't stay in a single spot, so they continuously like move around. You never know. Fishing isn't about the fish, it's about enjoying being outside. You're so right. You're so right. Another problem about this fishing spot is that it's like very wet. The shores are very... it's full of mud. Which is a good and a bad thing. Bream are supposedly into like sandy shores and stuff. There might have been a bite or something. Or maybe they touch the line with their tails. Fish also do that. Basically, if it's a good fish, it will be obvious. There will be no need to second guess. The rod just starts jumping up and down, you know. It's already 11:30. The sun is over there. It's starting to burn up the fishing spot, which sucks ass. But you never know. We'll see if it's truthful or not. To be honest, like usually I catch fish here at around 4. I have never fished here this early. I'm willing to stay here until like 5, I think. Then I would get home. Then I would wash my ass or something. It's quite fun streaming myself fishing though. Usually when I come here I'm all alone and nothing happens. It's kinda windy today. Not too bad though. The factory on the other side is kinda loud, but whatever. You know, Kratos, if you never spoke like today, I would be alone here on stream just talking to myself. Which I guess as a streamer, it's an art I have to learn, you know? How to always talk to myself. Which is kinda weird. May I ask what your profession is? I'm a computer technician, computer engineer. Well, it's a funny story. Like on my Lithuanian diploma, it says computer technician, and on the English one, like international diploma, it says computer engineer. So in English, my college is called University of Applied Sciences, and in Lithuanian it's just like a college. So I don't know like why it is different in like English language and in international, you know, way of speaking, but it's kind of strange. But either way, you know, I have only worked like with this profession 1 year, and then Corona hit and I kind of have asthma, so I decided to fuck off and until, you know, the coast is clear and everything settles, because there was a lot of chaos and insanity everywhere. But even then, like my past co-worker, one of the guys was drunk, like the main sysadmin, and that was very difficult. Like it really took its toll. He even called me on the phone at one point while I was at the work, you know, doing something, and he was like, I heard you have bad relationship with your father. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, you know? And it's like, I don't know, he was constantly drunk and never at work, so that was very difficult. My other colleague was a very good man, like 10 out of 10. He was my direct boss, so with him it was very fun to work alongside him, and it felt good working with him. But yeah, the bitterness was more than the joyfulness, and that also influenced my decision. I also have worked as a data entry specialist in a post office. What else? Worked at a call center, but didn't last there long. It was not my cup of tea. Worked at Lidl. That was also kinda ass. And ooh, well, that's strange. That rod did something weird. It released itself. Huh. Could be the river flow. Could be a fish. That's also what bream do. And another type of fish does this, but I don't know its name in English. But if the rod stops moving, that's not what we're here for. We're here for hopefully self-hooking fish. That would be nice. Makes sense, you can always get back to work if you want, I assume. Yeah, but it's getting very difficult, you know. Being 30 with 2 years of work experience is not... It's not a very good thing, you know. Even though the diploma is probably good, like considered good. And who knows? Computer technicians like I wanted in the job market. That's what you would think, but in Lithuania it is a very oversaturated market. A lot of people who went into computer technical studies, and every year, you know, like a lot of people graduate. So the job market is so flooded with computer technicians that a computer technician makes as much as a factory worker, or like a person stacking shelves, or a person stacking, I don't know, anything else at the store. Like salesmen are usually the best paid in Lithuania, which kind of makes sense and is also kind of weird at the same time. I don't know. And another weird thing was that I saw, like at the job posting openings, that a trash man earns like 2,000. So it's twice the amount of a computer tech. Unless you're working as a higher grade, you know, computer tech, but then you will end up with everything on your shoulders and stuff like that. Like even at my previous job, the guy who was always drunk, he had troubles with heart rate and his blood pressure. So professionally, like he was older than me, like by around 10 years. But his body was fucked, like from all the stress and stuff. And you know, constantly sitting, it's a terrible job sometimes. They also had hacks, they also had like bit miner encryptions at the job happen. They lost like year, 1 year of documents of tax returns and everything like related to tax. Because one of the accountants got a virus and it spread, and the systems are super old. So it's kinda awkward and shite. Is that lightning or... I mean thunder? I really need to recast. Would you be employed as first level supporter? I don't know, it kinda feels like a very not a good position. I'm the kind of person who looks at opportunities and stuff like that, and I understand that first level tech support is a job where you constantly speak, you constantly solve technical issues, and it also really depends on what kind of company you get hired on, because some companies get hired by other companies, to solve technical issues. Some companies hire the techs themselves. So it's a cozier position because you have a limited amount of users you have to support, let's say 100, so you're not constantly on the phone. And there's stuff to check at the office and things like that. So you can also just become a simple salesman. So it's like, it's difficult to tell. What kind of job I would enjoy, I have no idea. I kind of enjoy talking. Ooh, that was a chub. Probably. Well, he ate the surface, so that's what chubs do. There might have been like some fly landing at the top, at the surface of the water, so he chomped on it. That's what they do. Oh, really? I didn't know that. In Switzerland, IT people are quite wanted on the job. Oh wow, that sucks. Yeah. Wait, my thing is blocking the view a little. There we go. On the job market. Oh wow, that sucks. Yeah. It's a very interesting thing what happened in Lithuania with the tech sector. Also, like, people in the Western countries also outsource the tech sector to Lithuania because the wages are low here. So we're pretty much like third world for Europe, almost like. So instead of hiring Indians in India, and them doing the tech support, Western countries are now kind of using Lithuania for remote tech support, extremely cheap one. But then again, it used to be a lot worse. The difference used to be like 3 times in a Western country of the wage. Now it's like 2 times only. So inflation and everything else is setting everything in order, but the prices in Lithuania are awful. Like, they are ridiculous. But the wages are not. And that also success. Like, people who visit Lithuania are sometimes shocked because in the capital and in the big cities and in the cafes and everything else, the prices are like in the Western countries sometimes. I should definitely recast. Yeah, Lithuania is quite popular as tech support here too, because it's way cheaper than Swiss tech support and it's considered superior to Indian tech support. Exactly. You see, we are on the same page. Why is the weather report never correct? Okay, something bumped, like the rod. It's more like the line got bumped. He. I hope I don't melt. But then again, you never know what bumped and where they bumped it. It's possible that it was a careful, nibble. So sometimes it's worth waiting a little. Here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. It's quite easy to see the crease right now, like off the flow. I already told you about this Kratos, but there is a line of still water and there is a line where it meets the fast flow of the river. So you're supposed to pretty much cast in that line. Apparently that's where the fish usually waits for food to come flowing down. So yeah, you should probably see it in the water. The first line is the ticket. I will probably pull this out and it's gonna be fully there, fully intact. Yep. I would eat this. How the fuck are fish not? Apparently, like a hanging down tree like that is also a good place to fish because there's extra cover for the fish. So around there, it's quite deep there. It takes quite a while to sink. Maybe the fish are out into the flow more today. It's quite different with the river, and a very big problem with the river is that it always changes. Like, it rained like 8 hours ago at this point, I guess. Oh, the bait. We missed a couple of baits. Baits? How did that happen? Small fish probably. But at least the feeder is empty, which is a good sign because that means it's emptying. I think I hooked. Damn it. That was me. That wasn't a bite, I think. Usually if the fish is big, it will just chomp it down. The problem is that, there are not big fish, and if there are some, they're very smart. They're very clever, so they're very difficult to catch. Nowadays there are all sorts of smells you can use. There's so much stuff, but I prefer old school type of fishing. It's kind of like the idea is the survival fishing, If I'm out in the nature and whatnot, what would I use? What would I do? What kind of bait and stuff like that, If there's a war or something. To be honest, the most difficult place to fish is the river. It's always the river. There are so many nuances. It constantly changes. It's very tough. It's a lot easier with still water. So when a shit hits the fan scenario and situation, I'd probably not even bother with the river. Let's say I was riding the bicycle, trying to get away from the scary Russians. I would not fish the river, but it really depends. Paranoid fishing. There we go, a little bit more into the flow. Maybe the leader is too long. Maybe I had it right when I had it shorter. It seems like I'm missing bites. Like they don't appear on the rod. But then again, like big fish are super careful. So when they see the feeding cage, they're also afraid of it. And they're very wary. So that really begs the question, is a long leader a bad thing or a good thing, you know? We had a little nibble right there, right now. Seems like we're fishing with small fish. We just gotta wait until a big one decides to take it. And if they decide to do that. Oh, there are so many things that can go wrong in fishing. It's ridiculous. Oh, this phone is super hot. Why the hell is it so hot? Yeah, I remember that conversation. It's also nicely visible right now. Yeah. Do you have both on the same length? Yeah. You know, the previous results were not that great either. We caught a couple of fish last time, a pretty big roach and a semi-decent chub. At least a chub I was able to take home for the first time in my life, to be honest. I have never eaten chub before, so... Here comes the sun. Shit. It's gonna burn me up. Double shit. I guess I would just take this trash bag over into the shade and sit over here. On the trash. Ah, fuck yeah. Sitting rocks. I love sitting. It's the best thing ever. I hope you can see the rods well. It's actually quite cool here. It's almost cold. This spot hasn't dried out yet. This is the life. But how do we trick the fish? Is the main question. They're way too clever. But then again, you know, the hook length, I guess. On a river, it's okay to have it longer because of the flow. If the feeder drops everything it has inside, then, you know, that bait will travel a greater distance. So it might end up where the hook is. Also, it helps because the fish, like the big ones, are less suspicious of the feeder, because it's a pretty sussy thing for them, you know. Can you guys see the tips of the rods? I bet the fish are on the other side right now, in the shade. And we will not get a shade for fucking millennia. But then again, last time I was here, after a rainstorm, the fish were just feeding next to the very edge of the river. I saw the backs of some big fish. I don't know what was it, what kind of fish they were, but could have been bream. And they were fucking big, but I guess they were not interested in biting. I don't even know what the fuck I expect to catch. When the day is sunny, the fish really prefer a shade. Ooh. That was some kind of movement, I think. And I missed it, because I tilted my head. It always happens. It's probably some mid-sized fish just sucking off the, you know, fly larvae. Oh, okay, I'm getting close, but it's a tiny one. A big fish usually just sucks it up. Okay, that's a hit, that's a hit. Do we have something? Nope. But everything got sucked up. Maybe the hook is a bit too... Let's get the telephone. Maybe the hook is a little bit too unsharpened. It's not sharp enough, basically. We sharpened the other rod, but not this one. But it didn't seem like a big fish. Like, if it's barely moving, like... Do you have any closed feeders that would hold the bait better on the drop? They do hold, like, very well. When I started fishing, I took out a couple of feeders fully loaded. So since I throw it, like, you know, the feeder and the hook into the stream like a little bit further than I did before, now it empties out. Otherwise it would not. So this river is quite streamy. The stream is quite strong. Was that some movement I saw? Who knows? Okay, on this one we were putting what? Fly larvae and some corn. Porn. 1, 2, 3. We're being super efficient with the protein. That's okay. Some people believe in casting a lot of stuff into the river, a lot of feed and things like that. I already did that. I considered it enough. They will come sooner or later. Okay, the sun is hiding. That's a good sign. There are so many trees around. I kinda want my feeder to empty out. That makes the fish question where that food came from. You don't need to throw it in very far. As long as the rod holds. Not the rod like the feeder does. We are fine. Because on this river, sometimes even 60 gram is not enough. And those are the kind of feeders I'm using. As long as the rod tip is not swinging too hard. Ooh, they're already biting. Ooh. Seems like a tiny fish. I forgot to sharpen the hook. Crap. Well, not enough sleep will do that to you. Yeah, it's some small roach or something keep attacking the fly larvae. But it's definitely not what we really want. Because this rod is very sensitive. We kind of wanted to swing up and down. Like, if there's a bite, we want it to be guaranteed. If they're only nibbling, it's probably they're tiny. Could be tiny chub, could be roach, could be anything. It's possible that they ate everything already. Probably should bait that spot a lot more to get rid of all the small fish. Sorry. Sharpen the hook? You sharpen your hooks? Yes, it's quite important. It might seem like it's not, but history shows, experience shows that it really helps. You basically take your thumb and use the hook to try and, hook your thumb. And if it's like not sharp at all, the fish will just spit out the hook, and that will be that. Fish are quite clever. They're clever little assholes. It's possible that we have... Oh no, it's still... There's still something interested in our stuff, so there's something on the hook left. A little corn, my dear. Whitefish love this. Sweet corn. Costs nothing, produces bites. What else is there? It's perfect. If I could, I would marry corn. Fish love it, humans love it. Who doesn't love it? In the middle. We'll be okay. If you call them, they will come. Seems we're only getting nibbles off of the small fish. No interest of the big ones yet. Maybe we will not get any big ones. You never know. This is Roka's bum and I suck at fishing. We should just go to Switzerland and party with Kratos. Look, there are women on the other side. Women are scary. They're very sussy. Sussy bacchus. Here goes the sun. We pretty much need to recast both of the rods at this point. I will run out of feed soon. Ow. Okay, that was way too far. You know, to catch a fish you want to have something on the hook. If there's nothing on the hook, what are you, fucking gay? I'm sorry, I will never say that again. It's illegal. You definitely should. Definitely. Oh, that's why the phone is getting hot. It's because it's on the sun. I'm stupid. It's still on the sun, but now it's under plastic, so it's gonna get even more hot. Good. Sometimes you pull out the rod and there is already a fish there, but it's not saying anything. It's like just being silent. Not this time. Okay, we still got stuff in the feeder. Ooh, the hook really hooks well. I would eat this. How the fuck are fish not? The hook has to be super sharp. Then the chances increase of you successfully hooking the fish. The rod is bouncing, as you see. It's not settling. The weight is basically not holding the bottom of the river. We cast a bit too far, probably into the stream. But it seems like we're getting bites, so maybe the fish are in the stream. But then again, like, it becomes super difficult to tell when you cast into the stream. It becomes very confusing. If it's a good fish, it's obvious. The rod should bounce up and down. Cannot miss it. We spooked a little bunch of fish. Yeah, and the hook is empty. Crazy. Okay, don't forget to sharpen it now. Oh fuck. I hope I don't cut off my line. That would be stupid. So this is the thing, right? Swiss army knife or whatever. It has pliers, it has everything I could ever need to repair my bike. I even have screws and stuff. Helpful. So with this single thing, you do it like this. And you check. Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot better. Okay, the rod is still bouncy. We cast a little bit too much into the stream. Or alternatively, you know, you can always use a heavier feeder. That should also help. Right now it's not settling. It's bouncing across the bottom. Which, you know, makes seeing the bites a lot harder. But at the same time could be a positive thing sometimes. Who knows? There are no fish in the river. Not a single one, they're all dead. And I have killed them. Wait, this is the wrong bait. We don't need worms. We need the larvae. One larvae. Two larvae. 3. There's a little ant. I don't know if you can see it, but there definitely is one. A couple of corn. Maybe that will prevent the small fish, but that never works. Quite difficult casts in here. It's funny, you know, people fishing in Great Britain, they're casting so close to the bank of the river and they catch this huge barbel. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell are they doing? How do they work this magic? Lord knows. This rod is gonna bounce a lot. It's gonna get quite annoying. It calls for a recast. Calls for the casting couch. Yes, that's what I meant. And the problem is that when you cast into the stream, you will get a lot more grass. And if you get a lot more grass, that's ass. half of the feeder still remaining. The worms are a little bit tired, but we will repurpose them again. It's okay. This is where we were bathing. It's quite deep there. It seems like it's not, but it takes a while for the bait to go down, to settle. There are places on this river where you step 1 meter and it's like 2 meters down straight. That's also where bream tend to be. But they could be everywhere. Like they could be feeding here. And when I say could, I mean they're not anywhere. They don't exist. It's a fantasy, we made it up. What's the plural of bream? Breami? iBream. New Apple product. Okay, I'm reading the chat now. Let's see all of the requests. Who is requesting me to sing something? That's not a Swiss Army knife, that's a multi-tool. Fuck. Thank you for telling me, now I'm embarrassed. Pretty nice tool, to be honest. So am I just a rich ass because I'm just buying new hooks instead of sharpening them? You can buy them, but you know, replacing and retying them, it's kinda annoying. What's a bream? A bream, like B-R-E-A-M. Bream. It's a big ass fish that looks like a pan. It grows very big, but it tends to live in areas where the flow is very weak. And on fast flowing rivers like this, they tend to roam the shores, the very edges, because it's difficult for them to swim. They usually swim around in schools, like they group up, but in fast flowing rivers like this one, they tend to swim about solo, or like a couple of them are swimming about. So it's quite ironic, we're targeting a fish that doesn't prefer to be on a river. But then again, there are also nice roach here. There is everything here. We just want a fish that would be able to open its mouth and grab the bait. That might not even happen today. Wow, you made it. Catch anything? No. Oh, I see, now I got it. This is same old spot. Yeah, it is. I went to the new spot today, but it was very dirty and it had condoms, and the reception was 3 out of 5, so the stream quality would be ass. There's a big city on the other side of the river, that's why reception is so good here. So I end up fishing here. And yes, this is the same fishing spot, which is kind of lame, you know. But since it's so well isolated and quite easy to reach with a bike, it's a very lovely spot for me. Fish really hate this fisherman. because he does not catch anything and he feeds them all day. Yeah, they bully me, they troll me. That's what they do. Probably a chub. Once again, popping the top. This spot doesn't seem to hold any fish at all. There are probably better spots up there, upstream, but fuck it. Found condoms, at least Lithuanians are safe. Yeah. You should have said, did you eat the content? You know. You had such a good opportunity. Actually, in a survival situation, no. It's probably better to just eat worms than what's inside the condom. Unless the worms are inside the condom. Then everything gets a lot more complicated. The fish are so difficult to satisfy. The fish are like women. They also smell alike. Condom content for breakfast. This stream is condom content. I'm operating on like 3 hours of sleep. But I kind of feel positive, and for whatever reason I can speak a lot better than I usually do. Explain this, scientists and atheists. I think there was some kind of bump on the left rod. I was expecting much better results, but the sun came out, and it came out a lot earlier than I expected it to. I expected today to be very cloudy. So the sun is shining directly at our fishing spot, and fish usually hate that. Sucks. Maybe we will get some cross-eyed fish or a blind one. But you did all the preparation yesterday and were hyping us up. Sorry. Did you salute the doggos that befriended you? I took an alternative route. Whenever I take that route, it seems like there are no dogs. So that was also the case today. Going home, I will probably also go down that route, but the problem is that it's extremely rocky. And last time I went over that road, I punctured my tire. It could happen again. Fuck. But it also could not happen. Gotta check how much battery I have remaining. We don't want the stream to just disappear. $52%. Still a lot. Casting further into the stream seems to be better. At least that's what it seems like. But with fish you never know, you know, you're just sitting here, like waiting, and then boom. Just kidding, that never happens. Why isn't Fufusenga asking why are we only using 2 rods today? I decided against taking more. Makes the bike trip a lot more heavy and like not worth it in the end. Also apparently it spooks the fish if you cast too many lines in. That's probably bullshit. Someone seems to be bumping. A little. Yep. Still a tiny fish though. First of all, it barely moves the rod tip. Second of all, imagine the way it like grabs the bait and swims away like tiny little one. It attacks, reattacks, you know. If the bells are not ringing, it's whatever. Could be pencil sized, could be the size of like a palm of your hand. Got a little bit of shade, not for long. No. Someone sucked. This doesn't seem to be the solution though. Doesn't seem to be the solution to the problem at all. Where are the fish? I want to talk to the manager. Well, at least we're feeding the smaller one. We are kinda increasing the population by accident. It's nice outside. You could bring a banana boat and suntan in it. BRB going to the laundry machine again. Okay. Tiny fishes being pesky little humans. Yes. We should kill them. Nah. You know, it's nature. Nature is fucking gay. Time to recast. It has been the time to recast for years now. Oops. I'm kind of falling asleep a little. Good thing nothing's biting. That would be a problem. Like the flow on the whole river looks so constant, I don't even know. Maybe casting in another spot would be a good idea, but since we're fishing there and feeding there, it's probably best to continually fish there. This is a kinda idiotic throw, but it's allowed for me. Oops. Feeder's empty. That's good. We got some bites. There's always a little bit of worm remaining. It's cursed. It's the cursed worm. Keeping this bait in the sun is a stupid thing. I really need to move it. Such a beautiful worm. I would suck it up in a second. We are racing against the sun. Oh, I thought it was like biting something else. Imagine turning around and like your rod is gone. Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is. Look at my shoes. You like shoes? Yeah? You little pervert. Oh fuck. What the fuck did I miss? Which one was it? Fuck. They're not hooking. They're not hooking themselves. Fucking assholes. Yes. And titties. Back again, did I miss something? No. There was a little bit of movement right now. Something attacked us. I'd rather smoke weed. Just kidding. Smoking weed is stupid. Stop doing that. Don't expect anything to happen on the stream. This stream is one of the streams where nothing ever happens, okay? And keeping this tradition, we will continue it. Nothing ever happening. Kinda want to recast this one. I wonder which one actually had the fit. Oh, there was something there. Wasn't this one, was it? Nope. Ooh, there's something happening with that rod. Maybe. Maybe it's nothing. The flow there is probably gonna be too strong. It's probably gonna bounce. If it doesn't, we're very happy. Okay, that was a bite. Question mark? Ooh, ooh. Do I have something? You gotta be fucking shitting me. There's nothing there. So, I guess the fish are more in the flow. When will I fucking hook something? Let's go into the magical shit. Let's not break off the rod. The magical shade. This is where I am allowed to be myself. Where nobody sees me. Nobody knows nothing about me. I'm free to hide in the bushes like a pervert. I barely hooked it. Okay, let's add a couple more for good luck. But the bites were nice, like they were beautiful. And why is it happening like during the middle of the day when the sun is shining directly? Whatever, dude. We don't even know what kind of fish it was. Maybe it was a chub. Maybe I'm a chubby chaser. Maybe chubs are chubby chasers. Maybe chubs congregate on Jeff Epstein's island. You never know. Maybe the fish came after a billion years. Smooth, super smooth. At some point we will get lucky, right? This is where the fish are, apparently. The worm is still there, but the attack was immense. Okay, now both of them are further in the stream. This one's bouncy as fuck. Let's move it a little. I guess it's allowed to swing a little. I don't know, dude. Weed is fine, just don't do it too much. What the heck? Like alcohol. No, it's bad. Or any other drug. So true. Did you catch something today? Not yet. Better chub or bream? I'm the best one. At this rate, we will not catch a fish at all. Sometimes you just throw the bait right under the nose or something. Shit, I don't know. Maybe I should just go mushroom hunting. On the other side of the river I didn't find anything, but the forest here is a lot bigger. and I don't know, it has a lot more animals like this side. Already finished half of the bottle. Shit. I'll have to go pee soon. And that will be embarrassing. You guys will make fun of me. I'm taking my mobile phone. It's so much easier having just a couple of rods. With the third one it takes a lot longer. Okay, that one's bouncing again. The flow is an interesting thing. Maybe some grass, you know, was flowing by and we caught it on the line. Grass is ass. You brought little lunch today? No, I made some gruel. Already ate it for breakfast. Still have some left. It's a little bit oily. It will give me oily shits. And that's a bad thing. Kinda fell asleep for a second there. Not with my eyes closed, but I traveled somewhere out into the universe. I flew away to a secret place. Take me a car. Top 3 anime characters who didn't kill themselves. Jeffrey Epstein. Michael Jackson. Dick Tracy. Thank you, subscribe for more. Smash that motherfucking like button. That's not a bite, by the way, it's the stream rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Now I know you be loving this shit right here. LIMP. Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put your hands in the... Oh fuck, I locked it. But you said you already ate condom contents for breakfast. I'm sure your stomach will be fine. How do you know which condoms are poisonous? If the inside is green and fuzzy, don't eat those. You have to untie them first and look at the inside. If there's some mushroom growing there, don't eat them. If it's fresh, like after yesterday, and like white inside, and it's maybe transparent, then just be my guest and suck it out. But I thought you went mushroom hunting. Yeah, I don't know how to reply to that. That's too clever for me. So yeah, Kratos, this is river fishing. You never catch anything and it sucks. You should definitely get into river fishing. It's amazing. Also, the longer you fish, the more gay you feel. It's not very good. You feel very foolish the more you fish. You feel super tricked. I mean, if we were to catch a barbel right now, that's super big, I would just shut my mouth and shove the camera inside my ass. I will try someday, but I don't really like this passive style of fishing. I'd get drunk if I'd fish passive. I found some bottles over there, so I guess people were fishing there, but there's a lot of grass there, so it would be very difficult to get the fish out of the water. But yeah, like most men just have an excuse to get drunk, that's fishing. If they catch something, that's a miracle and a bonus and a miracle. Here goes the tractor again. If I go fishing with friends, I always have a beer or two. That's not getting drunk though. I don't know, like, I live in this body, in this stupid brain that has not experienced that. I don't know, like, how many bottles it would take to get drunk. Don't know shit. With that sad note, you don't drink at all? Yeah, at all. Throughout my life, I only had one glass of beer, and that's it. I just always hated alcohol. I hated the way it made people act and be like, so I kinda decided not to ever touch that. I think I got drunk once by accident. You see, I was making this drink. When you create kefir, I used to make kefir, so I would buy a little amount of kefir, from the store, and later, you can add milk and you can multiply kefir infinitely. So I tried doing that. I also tried making cheese from kefir. That also worked quite well, and it was very cheap. But when kefir separates, like, the top layer becomes protein mostly, and that's what you make the cheese out of. The bottom layer is basically fluid that's either transparent or has some color to it. And when you separate that liquid, it's called kefir whey, I think. WHEY, whey. And what it does, it really helps muscle recovery, muscle pain, and it's like a super liquid. You can also mix it with some kind of juice, like for example apple juice. I think the juice is supposed to be acidic, and when you mix the whey with the juice and keep it, let's say in a bottle, a glass bottle, you know, you basically create this tonic that is like lemonade. It's natural way to make lemonade, and it's super tasty, and it's very good for you. But if you keep it a bit longer, it becomes alcohol, and if you keep it longer than that, it becomes acidic, like apple cider vinegar, and it becomes a vinegar. So basically, I think I somehow managed to get drunk off of that. I don't know how many degrees was in that stuff, but after a while it becomes quite alcoholic. So I felt this inner heat and this energy, you know. I guess I was drunk off of that, like self-made alcohol by accident. I don't know, it's my canon. Oh, this tire is very hot. Should I keep my bicycle in the shade? Probably. Not that it's gonna explode or anything, but better safe than sorry. Conspiracy theory, is Roka's bum autistic? Probably. Okay. Around here somewhere seems like a good place. As long as the bike doesn't fall down. Giggity. What did we miss? That's not getting drunk though. You don't drink at all. Wow, healthy dude. The doses makes the drug. At least you didn't poison yourself. Beware of Roka's bum. That guy produces cheese, vinegar and alcohol at home. I used to do it, now I don't do it at all. It was a learning experience. I feel like I have to know how to make that for whatever reason. Maybe someday down the line it will come in handy. But yeah, I used to live off of milk and kefir mostly. So I lasted like a year or a couple. You can survive a very long time that way. It's quite amazing. Later it seemed like my thyroid got fucked up. Wow, there was some weight on the line there. Hook is empty. What the fuck? I really don't understand how these people in Great Britain do it. With their long hook links and shit. I thought that maybe that would like improve the fishing, but it seems like I'm not seeing bites. Or maybe, you know, the fish are just tiny. That's also a problem. It's a fucking mystery. Kinda want this to be a little bit sharper. But, you know, if that spot produces bites, I guess that's where we should throw our junk. I guess I will only sharpen one side of the hook. It seems to yield better results. Look at all these fish we caught. 1, 2, you probably cannot see. A red one. Usually people don't put the red ones on, but from my experience, I usually catch better fish that way. I don't know why. No. Maybe this will help hook the fish. Maybe the leader is too long. It's kinda uncomfortable to deal with. Maybe the sun is shining and the big fish are not interested in being here. Maybe I walk the wrong way. Fuck, I hit the top branch and it really fucked me up. Do we still have stuff? Yeah, we still have stuff. Don't you hate it when that happens? It's kinda uncomfortable to check behind myself. Here comes a giant fish. They're not talking to me now? Okay. Everything's still here. Oh, and the hook is very sharp. The hook length is around a meter, so it shouldn't be too long. We're already getting bites, but they're from a weak little small smile fish. I bet the food's already gone. When the tip of the rod shakes, it's also possible that they're eating what's inside of the feeder. Sneeder. Sneed. So you never know. This is the life, but the sun could be a little better for us. Nobody knows what he produces next. Maybe a biological bomb. Maybe. You really prepare yourself for the apocalypse, right? Kinda. From my young days, I'm always like drawn towards like this apocalyptic scenario. I don't know what it is. I'm like a prepper that doesn't really have that much stuff. But you never know when the system fails or a war comes or something like that. It's better to know that stuff than not to, I guess. Even though that kind of makes me cringe. I hope my shoes will not melt on the sun. A chub. Chasing tiny fish. You could catch chub if you're gonna go active fishing. They really love wobblers. I left my spinning fishing box at home, but targeting chub, that's what you want. Wobbler, wobbler, wobbler. And they also live in the flow. So yeah. We already threw so much shit into the river. And guess what we caught? We caught shit. We caught jack shit. I'm like the Tourette's guy. Fucking ass. What the fuck was that? I wonder how much battery we have left. Remind me if I forget to check the battery. Yeah, with balls you can fling them a lot further. Sassy balls. That's around where we fish. One more ball. Damn, it's getting fucking hot. Hey, duck. Hello, duck. What the fuck is up? The next time they predict the weather will be the first time they predict the weather. Ow, there was some kind of spiky thing. The fuck is screaming like that? This spiky fucking grass thing sucks. If I sit here, I will just land on it and jump up like a cartoon. Like, woo! Ah, fuck, it's so slippery. Sucks. Worst case, you kill the duck, makes a dinner as well. Yeah, but you need to know how to make a bow and stuff. I guess I could use a slingshot, but you know, a bow is a bow. You can even hunt deer with it. A bow is good. David Bowie. Where are the fish? It's like there are no fish here. Yeah, check the battery. Just throw a stone. That's so true. Do I take out my power bank or not yet? We are at 30. Should probably charge it. Better, harder, faster. Not. That won't kill me. Will only make me stronger. Knack, 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 I'm black, y'all. And I can't wait much longer. My female shepherd is going places. She will be my key to success. Put this shit in the pocket. Wamp, wamp, wamp. Wamp, wamp, wamp. Hello everyone, I am a duck. Hello duck. What is up? I just wanted to tell you guys to vote for Donald Trump. Whole nature just told us that every animal in the kingdom is going to vote for Donald Trump. There you have it, folks. This sucks. I know, Doug. It fucking sucks. I would eat that fucker in a second. I love nature. Come here, fucker, I will eat you. Hey, Mr. Duck. Maybe I should put you on my dick and spin you. Just kidding. No, don't do that. Please, respect nature. We live in a society. I'm gonna go to the next fishing spot, check it out. What is happening in there? Haven't been here for quite a while, might as well. Nobody ever fishes here. Nobody ever catches anything here. Seems like a semi-nice spot, at least visually. But that's what all of they look like. They're all fucking amazing. Too bad that's not the case. We're being tricked by the fish and everyone else. They're lying to us. Do you know why Noah didn't do much fishing on the ark? Because he ate every animal. And God was like, damn it, good thing I have backup. So he plugged in his USB flash drive and he recreated the animals, but it's not said in the Bible. Noah drank all of the sea water, like all of the salt, and then that way he repaired everything. What the fuck happened? I can't twist my... What the fuck? Somehow it got super tight. Like a virgin's pussy. I think I lose all of the bait when I throw it in. Like the fish just eat everything. And then I just end up sitting here like an asshole. At least that's what happens in that spot, it seems like. It's probably tiny fish also. Damn it. At least that explains why we are not getting any bites after the initial ones, you know. It's like a competition among fish to eat everything off the hook as quickly as possible. Rod on line. I keep hooking it. Should turn it like this. Maybe that will help. Okay, this one's full. They hate the worm. Are they insane? Who doesn't like the worm? What's wrong with it? Seems perfectly fine. Oh, it's so warm, so hot. My rubber boots. He had only 2 worms. Oh. That makes sense. Did you manage to fix bike brake? What bike brake? Oh, you mean brake? That's not how it's spelled. It's okay. I think so. I mean, if you mean the noise is still there. I tried covering like the round part in isotropic alcohol or whatever, and I burned it off, and later I burned off the things that rub against the brake also. So, and then I used some sanding paper to sand it off. But still, that didn't really fix the problem, which kind of sucks. Oh no, my glasses are dirty now. Shit. I swear these fish are masters at getting unhooked and not hooking themselves. And this is the cleanest we're gonna get the glasses probably. I cannot see anything, and that's a good thing. Good thing we're out here in the middle of the day. That's smart. I want big fish. Where are they? Where are the big bream? Why are there no new messages, guys? I'm sad now. You told me you'd love me forever. It's probably one of those things like people are waiting until I come close to the phone so that I could answer their message, and that's when they write. And the stream is quite delayed, so all things considered, everything sucks. Let's hope I don't slip off. To be honest, bream are supposed to like also bite during the middle of the day. I guess that happens to some people. Shit. Maybe the spot sucks. Maybe that's the simple explanation. Maybe I suck. Maybe we suck. I suck, you suck, we all suck. They're using some kind of torture device over there. Maybe the river has risen a bit too much. Maybe everything is fine. Bro, what the fuck, battery low as fuck. I'm already charging it. It cannot be low. But if you're reminding me, thank you. The cage is empty, the rest is full. The water is a lot more still there. Maybe I should fish like sideways like that. I think I used to do that, but it becomes a different type of fishing. Not really river fishing, but like still water. This seems like the very edge. Oops. Not sure if I could even throw it that far. But the flow is a lot slower there. Getting a fish out though, not sure if it would even be possible. Would probably just go sideways to the left, unless it goes to the right. It seemed like big fish used to be over there, and over here there used to be smaller fish, but right now there are no fish at all. No matter the size, we do not discriminate. We are not catching anything. Judging from everything, the fact that we caught a chub, but we caught it over there also, so that also means that there's a big stream there. I remember fishing there. The problem was that there's a snag over there somewhere, so I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Still got the worm. The corn probably fell off or something. Just like this channel. Fell off. Ha. It rolled off a cliff and was never seen again. Dude, my ass is sweaty. Knees weak, mom spaghetti. On the surface, he looks calm and ready, but mom spaghetti, he keeps on forgetting. Mom spaghetti. I hope you enjoyed the sound of bells. Because they jingle bells. I really need to get out here. So muddy. There will be no way to get the fish on the shore. If I had a net to take it out, that would be not a problem. But now I will have to lead it somehow. It's already biting and I don't even have the rod in the water. It's amazing. Fishing levels? Level 1 here. Trying to catch some shrimp. Where are the trees? Everywhere. This will be a great cast. I might even break the rod. Now the target is gonna be between the stones. We hit the tree. And the worst thing about hitting a tree is the fact that sometimes you leave a little piece of rod in there and a hook, even a hook sometimes. You leave it there and that becomes very, very fucking cringy and embarrassing. Oh fuck. Dude, that was so painful. We even lost the hook. This is a sign to reduce the hook length. It's around a meter. We will lower it around half, probably. Back to the drawing board. Actually, I will cast the other rod. Damn, that shot hit me in the finger so fucking hard, you have no idea. The force of 1,000 suns. Fuck. Kinda unfortunate. The start has been pretty shitty. Okay. Fly larvae and 2 corn. Second attempt. How long is this hook length? Around a meter also. Alright. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Only these fucking trees. Damn. Where aren't there fucking trees? Okay, I will set the rod to be in this spot. Hopefully next time I will cast it, I will land in the same spot. How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison? What the fuck did you just say? I see. Eric. Walkie slash. Not sure how good the contact is. Am I ever sure about anything? Not really. Oh, it's super hot. Shit's melting. Thank you, son. Ooh, it's so warm. What sized hooks do we want? I don't know, fucking shit. Around this big? Oh yeah, they're stuck in my lip. Well, one of them is. Okay, back to this bad boy. With reduced hook length. I've got dicks that jingle, jangle, jingle. One, two, three, 4, 5. Through the loop. Through the loop again if you're based. Ow. Keep hooking myself. Bad shit keeps happening. Where are they feeding and sneezing? Stupid fish. You made me look gay. You know? Still in position. The cleanest fisherman. One worm is all you get. And 2 corn. One thing we have is corn. Can't wait until I read the chat and everyone's making fun of me. Everyone's shitting on me. Ha ha ha, he hit the tree. And I'm crying tears. Oh fuck, I hit the tree again. The feeder is in the wrong place. There we go. A beautiful butterfly. Aww. It's gonna be my little friend. Okay, that one was between the rocks. This one's gonna go straight to Iraq. Wherever I throw, there's fucking shit. Bombardment. Okay. The distance is set. Why is this rod shaking like that? What is it afraid of? The fuck? We probably hooked a fish with Parkinson's. That's the only explanation I can give. Whatever. This is such walkie slush. The shoes, the everything is gonna be fucking hot. Cool down. I thought that it was gonna rain, so I put the shoes one on top of the other in case it does. The prognosis was cloudy. What the fuck is this? Why is it so shaky? We are fishing against the river flow. Only a fucking idiot would come up with this. Or a genius. No, did you break the rod? No. Actually fucked up rip rod. Looks nice stretch of water. Where are you fishing? Well, Simon, where? I'm fishing in Lithuania. The river is called Neris. It's pretty fast, but usually very shallow river. And in a stupid manner, I'm trying to catch white fish the ones that live in water that is still. I kinda want a bream. So all things considered, none of this makes sense, but I'm also fishing against the flow, which also does not make any sense, but it's the easiest way to access that stretch, and it's like it has still water, or as still as it can be. So that's why it's like that. My best results for tench, actually, like I caught one over there, and bream was also over there. I had a lot more big bites there. It seems like the flow just becomes very slow there compared to flow here, which is, you know, the speed is increasing. So yeah, so far have caught nothing. Sun was supposed to not come out, but it did. Ooh, that was a bite. Could be a roach there. Could be fish that are not attracted to fast moving water. Fish that don't require a lot of oxygen. Fish I want to catch. Only a nibble. Probably a small one. But I've seen life on that stretch of river over there. Seems like they prefer that spot. Faster fish usually prefer this, like river type fish. But you never know. Last time we caught a roach over there. A very nice one also. So who knows? Seems like the rod stopped shaking. What could be the reason for it? Nobody knows. What do we have here? Now it all makes sense. Trying to fish in an N-word river is not what you want to do. Probably. That's why you found condom all over. Bites 20, fish 0. I know. I know. This is suicide fuel. And we saw a bite on the long lead. It's possible that with the second rod I turned it too much. So, like the reel, I reeled it in too much. But I don't know. The sun is shining in the sky, Teletubbies. Say goodbye. Rest in peace, Teletubbies. Poe was my N-word. He was my comrade. I wonder how long until N-word becomes a racist word. Like, it will be considered as you saying the N-word. It's exactly the same as, you know, the scary word. Sooner or later it's gonna happen. Mark my words. Oh, that's wind. Thought it was a bite. The wind is western wind. It's supposed to be good. I want to recast so quickly. Did you bring kefir? It's lunchtime. Nah, I still got some stuff in the box. I think fishes are blinded by the lights. Better go condom hunting. Yeah, I'd watch that. The condom was like 5 kilometers that way or something. The condom is very far away. The condom is gone. So today has been a catastrophe. And it's not getting better. Or was it a catastrophe? Is that how you say it? Maybe I should choose the first stones. But there might be grass there. Let's do that. Let's throw where the first stones are. Wait, was that a bite? Was that an optical illusion? If it's a bite, it's a bite. Otherwise, it's just tiny, small, pee-pee fish. At least we cast it very far, which is a semi-good thing, maybe. There's nothing. We got bit off. We saw that one bite. I will shorten the hook length. This is ridiculous. Step back to reality. Come gravity. My tooth, I broke it. No, I didn't. But I'm about to. There we go. I should throw it out, but I'm so lazy, dude. It's actually probably a good thing that it's so sunny today because I'm not falling asleep. 4, 5. Heel to the balls. Okay. At some point I will get it through the hole. There we go. Previous hook was more successful. Also, this river fucking smells like some kind of chemical. And that's a good thing. That just means that the river is clean. Okay. Stuff has happened. Stuff is going inside here. All of our bait just fell out. Alright, shorter hook link. Was a worm on this one? No, it was the fly larvae. Sometimes the bells are not ringing. That's today. For whoever the bell tolls. If there's a place where bream are, it definitely is that spot. I don't believe in fish anywhere else. The first stones. Don't know about that. It's so tricky. There's an ant in my pant. Why does this rod have the Parkinson's again? Bulky sludge. It ended up here. Not where we threw it at all. The worm's still there. What's wrong with it? What the fuck? Was that me? It was probably me. I think I'm moving the whole ground. Oh boy. Poor little corn pop. Could give a little more of a swing. But fuck. If I get a heat stroke, just press F in chat. Don't even call anybody. Somebody turned off the lights. Cool. If you're a real fisherman, you know it's never a bad day if you went fishing. So true. A real fisherman awaits its prey. Fuck. Not in the grass. You're not going into the grass. My N-word? What are you? What the heck are you? A chub. He's too small. Shit. I got this device. That will help me take out the hook without harming the fish. So we're gonna do that. Tiny chub. So, why is he not in the stream? What a lazy fucking chub. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. There we go. Thing like that. So I wasn't crazy, that's where the fish are. They're somewhere. This is the place which I built. It's possible that it was okay for us to take him. Not entirely sure. Didn't feel like eating this guy. He's kinda young. Where is my feeder? I love how it's obvious when they bite. And he attacked a worm. He took it on a worm. He took it to the bar. Him took it. I can count a potato. I am very excited right now, yes. It's always interesting to reel it in and see what's on the other side. That's the best part. You never know what's gonna be there. But so far, like on this spot, there has never been a time I have caught nothing. There's always something, always. Like even now, even though the sun is shining in the sky, Teletubbies are saying goodbye. I should probably put in more bait in the feeder. The worms are going to eat my bait soon, so might as well just give it to the fish. Oh no, that's life. You sometimes don't catch anything and sometimes you don't. And other times you don't catch anything and then you don't catch anything. And then you don't catch nothing. Chub are very scared fish. Maybe lowering, lessening the hook length helped us to see the bite better. I don't know. He's gone, right? He's not confused like where the water is. I know it's sunny and all for chub and stuff. Oh, that's a bad throw. As long as... Oh wait, that's the wrong rod. I mixed it up. Yeah, both of the lines are going directly to the same fucking spot. What do we do now? We gotta recast this. We're already getting bites. They're really into worms. Yep, something's interested. Maybe it's me moving the whole ground. I can't get out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch. I can't fucking move. Do you guys enjoy the fetish videos of people sinking? Oh fuck. Okay, so this one will be the closer one, I guess. Fuck. Fuck. One more corn. And this one is gonna end up to the right. Down there somewhere. Such foggy slush. That doesn't look like a place I want to go to. My fucking shoes. Let's get some shoes. Wait. Where did I leave my phone? Oh, I put it in the back pocket. I was reading the chat and then the bite started. A real fisherman awaits its prey with stoic patience. I see this strategy now. You make the fish fat before you catch them. Good thinking. You should build a hammock here. Oh dude, that would be fantastic. We need to refresh. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Oh dude. Do we still have it on? The fuck, I expected something bigger. I'm not complaining. Is that the same fucking chub? Why is it always chub? Dude, that's a nice fucking chub. No, 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 no. It's hooked on the underside. Please don't cry. Is this the same fucking chub? No, 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 no. It's okay. It wasn't painful. It was not high. Okay, it's alive. Was that the same fucking chub? The way it attacked, it seemed like a big fish. That sucks. But you know, at least there's something. Not sure about the second one. It's possible that I was allowed to take him. Don't feel like killing like such tiny chub. Kinda feels fucked up. Yo bro, what the fuck? Why are you getting sucked up? How deep is this? How easy would I die? It just goes down instantly. We changed the fishing spot more towards the grass, you know. That's where the whitefish is supposed to be. No, we're getting chub. Maybe it's very hot in the river. The fuck? Where did I put the phone now? It's not in the back pocket. I just threw it. Very excited. Move your body freely. Absolutely no controller. I missed the chat. I missed all of the excitement. Maybe if I go to my Twitch, maybe the chat will be available there. And the messages. Welcome to the chat room. Open app. Fuck that. Okay, from now on I'm not touching the mobile phone. We still got 3 viewers. I'm sorry, I missed all of your messages. I'm a fucking moron. Damn. We got 2 chub. 2 chabai. Why are they eating in the middle of the day? I don't know. Do they like these meals? Maybe. If the chub is so hungry, he can come eat here. There's so much food I threw in here. But they tend to hide. And good for them. I guess you are supposed to like look for the fish where they are. As if I remained like thrown here, I don't know what would have happened. I would have died. Right here. This is the magical spot. I think there is grass there. Or maybe not. Oh. The ground's farting. Thank goodness there are only 2 rods. I should just go swimming. I should just go like fuck it and go swimming. One of these days it's gonna be a bream. A big one, like 3 kilograms. And I will shove it in my ass. Whenever I pick up the phone to read the chat, the fish start biting. It's so unfair. Kamala Harris raped me when I was a little boy. Don't listen to that, okay? In the middle of this heat, the fish are trying to bite. Oh, they're feeding now. Why the fuck are they feeding now? Such a stupid time. What is swimming there? A dead man? What the heck is swimming there? It's like a chest, you know, from Heroes. When you go sail the ocean and there's like a chest swimming around, and inside that chest you can find condoms and cum. This was the second best idea that we ever had. To me you're like a brother, be my mother lover. Why Chub makes noises? Because he has a whistle in his bum. He swallowed the whistle. They have very big mouths. So all these books about chub and about all of this, that's bullshit. Like all of the fish just prefer to be near the fucking shoreline, like near the where there's cover, you know, where there's grass. That's it. That's all you need. You can catch anything. How does that work? I need to go to piss. Okay, now whatever happens, don't look down. because we will be forced to leave Twitch. Seems like we're having some technical difficulties with the microphone. Okay, electricity passed. Ah, yeah. Pissing, man. Such a simple joy. But it's very good. Number one. Would do it again. I love how chub are supposed to be very careful and smart, and I just lessened the hook length, and it's like boom, boom, boom. Maybe even here I would catch fish now. But still, oops, you probably don't see. I'm standing in a stupid spot. But still, like over there, it seems like the water is almost still. You know? I guess we have caught all of the fish. That's it. No one is commenting on me pissing. What the fuck? You guys alright? Why are you not overjoyed? We are at 23%. How did our percentage go lower? What the fuck? I thought I was charging. The fuck? Did I break the wire somehow?